Welcome to Stars with Stasi, where no matter who or what you are on this cosmic journey, you are welcome here. I'm Stasi, your trusted psychic, intuitive reader, and fellow Scorpio. All right, guys, so as it's Scorpio season, just trying something new, doing a vertical live just to see how it goes, but also because as we are in Scorpio season, as promised, I was going to come on a lot more and spend more time with the community because I am a fellow Scorpio. So today is day 2 of Scorpio season. This is October 23rd. And so if you are out there, just give me a little high five and let me know. I am looking at this chat differently than I normally would, so I'm not sure that they're even going to come through in this way. But I did release a couple of videos earlier, so hopefully you guys see it. Hey, Sue, excellent. I can see you guys and you guys can see me. All right, so let's go ahead and get an affirmation. Let's start the day off with an affirmation, guys, and see what it is that we can focus on as we move forward. Hey, J Moon, I'm so glad you can hear me. Hi, Arlene. This is great, guys. If you're new to my channel, welcome home. And for returning subscribers, welcome back. I'm loving the Scorpio season energy so far. Really, really am. It feels very invigorating. It feels like change is upon us. So let's get our affirmation for today. This reads, my thoughts are creative. And it further says, I say out to every negative thought that comes into my mind. No person, place, or thing has any power over me, for I am the only thinker in my mind. I create my own reality and everyone in it. This is so important. I always say on my channel, thoughts become things, and it is your biggest flex. But this, your thoughts are creative, and the reminder that you say out, you rebuke it to every negative thought that comes into your mind, because no person, place, or thing has any power over you. So go ahead and comment below. My thoughts are creative. All comments have you entered into the mini read that I do weekly for Scorpios. So you could win a little contest there. And I'll be doing some giveaways this season as well. So let's go ahead and see if there's any other messages from the universe, because your thoughts are things. First of all, I just want to point out that the Ace of Pentacles came through. Ace of Pentacles, followed by the Knight of Swords and the Eight of Swords. So a lot of mental energy here. Knights are in pursuit of clarity, information, new paths forward, creativity, right? And then where we had the Eight of Swords, where there was hesitation, maybe feeling like, which way do I go? How do I make this happen? Is this going to benefit me? Ace of Pentacles says, bet on yourself, Scorpio, make it happen. Whatever that creative process looks like for you, place one intentional step in that direction each day, each week. Consistency is the only thing that matters. Consistency and intentionality. Get those things together and watch something new form in your world. Say no to negativity. Say no to the naysayers, right? Don't allow it to marinate and grow legs. You don't want that. So that right there is a huge reminder. And as a matter of fact, I want to take a moment here because I have another card sticking out that says, I now create a wonderful new job. So this could be for you if you are looking for a new form of income. The universe, my spirit guides were pulling me towards that. So maybe we take a direction into the financials, because that's how it's coming forward. So let me know in the comments below, are you looking for a different stream of income, or are you trying to figure out how to get what it is that you've been divining on, what, to bring you some cash? This says, I am only open and receptive to new and a wonderful position, using my own creative talents. So it piggybacks on this, using my own creative talents and abilities, working for and with people I love in a wonderful location, earning good money. So we want that. We want amazing money. We want resources to come with ease. So let's see if that's what this is about, because certainly it started off with some pentacles, right? So let's keep going and see what the universe has to say here. This reads a prickly situation, right? Which could always be the catalyst to movement, especially with Scorpios. We do that death and rebirth process. And then I do see some drama here coming forward in the current work environment. This is a prickly situation. You both need tact and diplomacy to reach the goals, right? Work around the issue with a gentle touch and beware of troublemakers in the workplace. So, is there somebody out there feeling that? Jay Moon says, I'm trying to decide between taking a sure thing job and one that is still questionable until the new year. Well, let's see. Are you currently feeling like there's disruption where you are now? Because potentially this is, again, the catalyst to have you move forward into a new direction. So it's something to consider for sure. Let me see here. I've got some messages that are coming through. Let's see. Guys, I would just say also be respectful in the comments, because YouTube is blocking them anyway. So even if I can see them and you're out there putting hateful things, they're not going to post. And as you can see, the devil energy comes through. If it's not kind, keep your thoughts to yourself. But perhaps that is the drama and the prickly situation showing up in my workplace. So as you can see, the cards don't lie. But thank you so much for placing comments in the channel, because it does help my channel grow. All right, let's keep going. Jay Moon, look, I do see here something is a catalyst for a divine partnership, even in the workplace, right? When the Two of Cups shows up and we're talking about resources, right, it can resonate as something that is meant for you, something that makes you feel safe and comforted. So I feel like that is something to consider if you're torn between two options. And I hope that makes sense for you. And then the devil energy shows up again, drama, disruption, and again, the catalyst for change. So I feel like if there's something that you enjoy more than the other, go with what brings you fulfillment, especially if you're going to be there for the long haul. I hope that makes sense. All right. And then let's keep going and see what else. I have here the 10 of Pentacles. So that is an amazing indicator that things are turning out for Scorpios in the highest and best. 10 of Pentacles is that card of like, I have arrived. This is really where I see myself for the long haul. 10 of Pentacles also references generational wealth, right? And in terms of today's world, what that basically means is freedom, right? Freedom. That is what the Four of Wands signifies when we're looking at it from a money reading. This means freedom, where you are creating changes in your everyday world. This, Jay Moon says, the job starting next year involves a possible partnership. So this could be partnership in networking, right? You could even have clients from, overseas. This is a reach. So I feel like if you can see yourself doing this for the long haul, this is a great indicator that you're on the right path. But there is no wrong way, right? Sometimes we have to stumble along the way as we are pulling together our resources, as we are growing, right? Sometimes we need to, the drama, the folly, the upsets. So, Jay Moon, I wish you all the best. It sounds like you really have yourself in a good direction for change. And the Scorpio energy is all about death and rebirth. So let's see here what some of these comments are. Okay. Guys, again, the respectful comments are important. Other than that, they get deleted anyway. So the High Priestess shows up right here. And so the High Priestess is about your intuition and actually learning more. The High Priestess doesn't have a ceiling above her head. There is nothing capping her, holding her back. And when we're talking about feminine energy in tarot, we're talking about being receptive, right? Being open to ideas and even occult knowledge. So there could be something here about being more spiritual in your life as well, Jay. So I hope that helps. Does anyone out there have any specific questions or anything that you are wondering? Would you like to know more about resources? Would you like to know more? Because I'll be doing this for a couple of minutes. If anyone out there would like to engage and let me know what you think. Let's keep going with the resources and see what it is that the universe has to say. Hey, Stephanie, nice to see you. You got to go to work. Y'all, I hear you. I tell you what, I'm shuffling them now. But I really enjoyed our reading the other day, and I hope you're doing well. Thanks for coming through. I appreciate you. All right, let's see. Oh, I've got the Hanged Man coming through with the King of Pentacles. Listen, if you are out there listening and you're considering, because this reading has been a lot about your creative thoughts and making something work for you. There's also here about the King of Pentacles with the Hanged Man. You may want to go ahead and take a new perspective on that long-term goal. Jennifer says, moving and quit my job. Any thoughts? Okay, so let's see. Let's take a look. So you've already moved and you quit the job, and now you're trying to see, is this something you've already done, Jennifer? Paul, I hope so. I mean, for a lottery win, that could be $2, it could be multi-millions. But I think that, first of all, you got to play to win. Second of all, I would start, and I do this, especially if you're a Scorpio, you're packing right now. I love that, Jennifer. Especially if you're a Scorpio, we are prone to other people's monies. All right, so we've got really inappropriate comments here. I don't know what you think you're going to get out of that, but no thank you. So here we go. There we go. All right, sorry guys, not really. This is a new time with the vertical lives, so let's try this again. Let's see. Jennifer is packing up. She's quit her job. Here we've got Knight of Cups. Now knights are in pursuit of something that's emotionally fulfilling. So let's look further. What is going to happen as Jennifer moves, please? I've got the 5 of Swords, the Wheel of Fortune. That's amazing. And then we've got the Page of Swords. So you want something that's emotionally fulfilling, but you've got to be strategic about this. And you're going to have to understand that not every single thing that you want is going to play out immediately. So it is about strategy. And I say that because we have this 5 of Swords, and 5s, first of all, are a very disruptive number. But as you can see, this person here is winning because they have decided, okay, I can't take all 5 swords. I do that, it'll be burdensome. I do that, and I won't be able to carry them. But I will take 3, and I'm going to be victorious in this. And the other 2 people just give up. They see they're outplayed. So as you are looking for something new, understand that the universe is on your side with this Wheel of Fortune. Right? This is Jupiter energy. Jupiter's in Cancer right now. So this is expansive time for our finances. This is actually a very good sign. And when you have the pages here, hey, Christopher, and when you have pages here, pages are youthful energy, and they're also students, right? You can think of it that way. And this person is looking for, they're curious. They have a desire to learn. And what that tells me is where you are going is going to present you an opportunity where you might be learning a new skill. You might be getting a certification in something, and it's going to expand your reach and a new job. Hey, Annette, thanks for coming by again. And this Ace of Pentacles is a new job, something new in the beginning. So I really feel like you're headed in a great direction, Jennifer. But branch out outside of what you already know, if that makes sense. Like try something different. And anywhere that you can get a certification or something like that, and see how that goes for you. Because I feel like whatever happens next, you've got the Knight of Swords, the Knight of Wands, and the 3 of Pentacles. 3 of Pentacles is a really great indicator that you will be learning a new skill. You'll be working in maybe a team environment, and like, again, new resources, and you will be able to put your creativity at use. The other thing I feel is that you're going to be using communication skills as well. So you could be teaching something or the lead of other people. But this comes across as you learn, you're also giving back to people on a team. So maybe projects and things like that. Let me look up here. Marie says, I wanted to move to Texas, but want to find a job first. Will I get it before moving? Okay, well, look, I'm going to use the pendulum, and I think you guys might be able to see it on this. When I use my pendulum, circles are yes, and back and forth is no. So first, let me calibrate and ask your question for you. All right, so can I get a yes, please? Good, we have a nice strong yes. And can I get a no? Will Marie, I'm saying that name wrong because I don't have my glasses on. Marifi, sorry. Will Marifi have a job in Texas before they move? Will they find a job in Texas before they move to Texas? This is an indicator of no. Will they find the job and the resources after they move to Texas? That is a yes. Let me just ask one follow-up question here. Will it happen within the first 30 days of moving to Texas? Yes. So I feel that if you take the move, if you take the plunge, you will have a positive result with finding income and a job. But intuitively, I also felt very strongly that as you are creating this move, it's important for you to get there, get settled in, unpack, and all that stuff, and then the resources and understanding where you are in relation to where you're moving and all the things, it kind of all plays out. So I hope that helps. Definitely want to be creative and fulfilled. I love that for you. Hold on one second. So, hi, Mimi. I hope you're doing well. Christopher says, I'm a Scorpio sun, moon, and Mercury. Oh, Christopher, you've got so many, so many Scorpio placements. Are you okay? All right. So, let's says Sunny says, you are awesome and much appreciated for your messages. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that, guys. And again, I'm just hopping on here really quick in between clients and just, want to give back to the community for Scorpio season. And I just appreciate the kindness and everybody on here. I feel like someone had a question and I might have missed it. I apologize. Oh, Paul with the lottery. Paul, yeah, I don't know if you're still on here, but anybody who's on here who is considering lottery or bingo, which don't underestimate the power of bingo, you can win some good stuff. It's about intention and it's about like putting it out there, writing out I actually journal it out when I win. First of all, when I win the jackpot, when I win blah, blah, blah after taxes, I intend to. And then you can be as specific as you want. I intend to purchase a home paid in full for myself, one for my son. I intend to give back to my magical community. And this is just for me, right? So, whatever it looks like for you, start letting the universe know what you plan to do with those resources as they are received. And I get very specific. I think even Jim Carrey, if you're familiar who he is, he's an actor here in the US. I mean, at one point he said he manifested his life by writing out a check to himself and carrying it, right? You can do that. So the lottery doesn't just, I mean, sure, it can happen just out of nowhere, but for the most part, the people who attract that kind of winnings and vibes into their life, it's because it's meant for them. It shows up in their catalog of life and they make intentional steps to manifest it. So, of course, I feel strongly that if you are looking to get a windfall of money, it's because somewhere in your world, in your timelines, that's an option for you, right? Not everybody thinks of it. Some people really believe against gambling. Some people feel that it's, not good. It's not for them. But if you see it in your algorithm, yeah, make intentional steps for that. So let me see here. All right, guys, let me just pull a couple more cards and then I'm going to hop off here because I have a client in just a little bit. Interestingly enough, if anybody was on here curious about the lottery, this is a card of victory and winning. So the Six of Wands shows up. So this could be your lucky time, guys. Remember, we are in Scorpio season, and eighth house, other people's money. That can come in the form of settlements, lawsuits, insurance, rebates, refunds, all of the stuff. So don't underestimate. And also, I think there's a couple of you on here, Jennifer and Marifi, I might be saying that wrong, asking about a job. I just want to tell you, I say this to all my Scorpio folk. If you're looking for um, a job and it's offered to you, ask for more. Like, never take the first offer. First of all, Scorpios are great negotiators. Hey, Glamour. Scorpios are great negotiators, but you can ask for days to work at home. You can ask for relocation services. You can ask for so much, right? And especially depending on where you live and what kind of position you're taking, it's important to even ask for more vacation time. Show your employer that you're willing to put that kind of effort into yourself. It will translate, because I used to hire people for a living, it will translate into, strength and confidence and someone who will stand up for themselves. When is my birthday? My solar return is November 1st, Dia de los Muertos. So I'm very in touch with the other side. I quite like them. I was saying on my live yesterday that for my birthday, I think I might just hang out at a cemetery. I don't care. It's what I enjoy. Hey, Annette, you're welcome, my love. All right. Anything else before I head off of here? I just wanted to give all of us just a little message of hope. But yes, just to recap, use your creativity. My thoughts are creative. I'm going to read this again because this was such a good one. I say out to every negative thought that comes to my mind. No person, no place or thing has any power over me, for I am the only thinker of my mind. I create my own reality and everyone in it. That is amazing. Oh, well, happy birthday to you. I hope you all have a great solar return. You're welcome, Mimi. Sunny says, my birthday is tomorrow. Any feedback in a couple of words from you? Let's see. I would say for all of us who are experiencing our solar return here in this Scorpio season, that means that you're a Scorpio sun. I would say that this year, as you walk into your power, as you walk into your creativity, as you step into this solar return, do it with confidence. Do it with the knowledge that you are perfectly imperfect. Do it with the grace of forgiveness. Allow yourself some time to look at that child you once were and say, you're safe and I love you. I said this yesterday, write your inner child a love letter and say how proud you are of them, because that's who you are now. It's still a part of you. I would say allow yourself the opportunity to fall flat on your face and laugh about it. Allow yourself love, love for you before anything and anyone else. Go have fun. If you're feeling depressed at any point in your life, start laughing. Literally turn on some comedy. Make yourself a priority and enjoy all aspects of you, because they're not going anywhere. All you can do is transform and transmute what needs healing and attention, but you can't dismiss it, because how much does any of us like to be dismissed by someone else? It starts with you. How you treat yourself is a blueprint for how others will treat you. So I hope that was helpful. I wish all of us the best season ahead. Make sure to like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell, hype up the videos, do all the things. You guys are making such a difference and impact in my life, and I hope I can pay it forward. And in closing, as I always say, may the magic that we weave and the words that we speak bring healing to all those who seek it. Have a great week ahead, Scorpio. I appreciate you so much. Shine brightly.